LEIGHTDICKEY.com.
Do you have an event or occasion coming up that could use a special touch? Perhaps a wedding, a production, a show? Good! Then you're in luck. Hayley Moores is who you're looking for. Hayley is a makeup artist in the Toronto, Ontario area, specializing in bridal, glam, natural, and special effects. She's incredibly talented, professional, easy to work with, and has a personality that is second to none. To book Hayley Moores today, follow her on Instagram at mad_milash, that's MAD_MILASH, or email her at madmilash, again, that's MADMILASH @gmail.com. Book Hayley Moores today, you'll be glad you did.
LEIGHTDICKEY.com. LEIGHTDICKEY.com.
Do you find yourself reminiscing on what life was like when you were younger? Do your favorite songs, movies, and TV shows instantly take you back to a simpler time? Great! Then you're in the right place. Join me, Leigh Dickey, on my new web series and podcast, Yo Nostalgia, where I cover everything you grew up with. From films and toys to fads and trends, Yo Nostalgia has it all. Subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are available. Follow along on social media at Yo Nostalgia Show to keep up on this time-traveling trip. Yo Nostalgia, breathing new life into your memories, available everywhere now.
LEIGHTDICKEY.com. LEIGHTDICKEY.com.
What's going on, everybody? Leigh Dickey here. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Beats and Speaks podcast. Today, I want to tell you what it's like to take photos when you're rocking a beard, when you're wearing a beard, when you have a beard. But before we get into all that and all that good bearded wonderfulness, I want to tell you where you can find the Beats and Speaks podcast. Of course, new episodes of the Beats and Speaks podcast are released every single Friday on my official website, LEIGHTDICKEY.com, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and wherever you get your podcasts. We're also on YouTube as well under Leigh Dickey TV, so please do comment, like, share, and subscribe there as well. Rate us 5 stars and leave us reviews if you would, please, and thank you. If you want to follow along with me and the show, follow along on social media at Leigh T. Dickey. Send emails to LEIGHTDICKEY@gmail.com if you want to suggest topics and or possibly be a guest, or if you just have comments or questions. But now, thank you for listening and tuning in this week. Now that all the housekeeping is out of the way, let's get into the real main event and to why you are here, what it's like to take photos with a beard when you've got one right here, right now on the Beats and Speaks podcast. All right, so yes, what's it like to take photos with a beard, when wearing a beard, when having a beard, like I do? So, to be honest with you, most of the photos I've taken with my beard when wearing it, I have my mouth closed, and you see just this pronounced sort of, I don't know, must be serious, sort of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando look, or even in Jingle All the Way kind of look on my face. And it's just like, you don't look happy. Believe me, I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm happy on the inside. I really wish I could smile, but I mean, like, I've tried smiling with the beard, and it's just, for me, incredibly difficult. I had an easier time smiling when I didn't have the beard, but you know what? I'm really enjoying wearing the beard and having the beard, so I'm going to keep the beard for the foreseeable future and for probably the rest of my life, however long that may be. But I've noticed that when it comes to smiling with the beard and taking photos, it's just really, really difficult to smile. Like, maybe it's the length of my mustache or whatever, what have you, because every time I try to smile, some of it seems to hang down. It just doesn't look right to me. But I mean, I'm enjoying having the beard. I enjoy wearing it, so I'm going to keep it. So if you don't see me smiling for a while, like in the photos, if I take them of myself, or if ever we get back to somewhat normal, because at the time of recording, it is April 5th, and we're still, in self-isolation mode and under the whole world with this whole coronavirus COVID-19 thing. But, if you see a photo of me and it doesn't look like I'm happy because I'm not smiling, believe me, I am happy. I'm smiling on the inside because smiling externally with the beard and with the mustache and the goatee, the whole thing, it's just really, really, it feels really, really strange. I'm not used to wearing the beard as much, like, yet. I don't have as much experience with said beard as probably some people do, because I didn't grow one until I was 30 years old, and until this past year, and I'm really enjoying having it. It's a lot of fun. People are that would come up to me and that do come up to me. Oh, the beard suits you. It looks really nice. You look more mature. Well, thank you for that last little bit. The fact that I look more mature is really nice, and the fact that people think I'm more mature, really, 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 really nice, and it's a nice compliment to have, and I'm very appreciative of it. But, when it comes to smiling, I've noticed, and I've tried to take photos of me smiling with the beard, and people have tried to get me to smile. And it's not hard to get me to smile. I'm naturally a happy guy anyway. But, smiling with the beard, with the hair all over the place, it's just kind of weird, kind of strange to me. It's just kind of I'm not used to it. It's not a novel concept. It's not something I'm used to, and that's just, my opinions and my feelings on that whole deal. I mean, I'm trying to smile. And I am happy, but I've noticed that, like, I take better photos with the beard if my mouth is closed and I'm not trying to smile. Just because I've tried to take photos and they look awful. They look terrible. And believe I'm happy because, I mean, there was a point a few days ago when I got out for a short walk and tried to take a selfie, and it just didn't look right. It didn't look like something I would, want to put out there, not something that I would want to post. And it's just not that I'm looking for the perfect photo, but when it just didn't look right to me. Trying to smile with facial hair on, it just kind of looked a little off. It looked a little left to center, looked a little awkward. And I think that's just something I'm going to have to get used to, or I'm just going to keep taking photos of me or have photos taken of me, whoever wants to take them, if we, when we, finally get past this coronavirus thing and can get back to having somewhat of a normal existence again. It's not hard to make me smile, but smiling with a beard is just something that I think, I don't know, I don't wear that well. I wear the beard well, but smiling with the beard I don't wear well. And that's just, I don't know, that's my opinion on that whole matter. And I really wish it were different. I really do. Because I really enjoy having the beard. I enjoy the fact that people think it suits me. And the fact that people have approached me saying that it suits me, that it makes me look older, it makes me look more mature. And, I mean, it helps that people are hitting on me more with the beard. So I think I'm going to keep it. It took me probably 3 months to grow the full beard, and like probably another 3 months, so 6 months in total to actually trim the thing. And I'm quite happy with it. But to be quite honest with you, like the fact that Tony, my barber or my stylist out at Hair by Jingles in Scarborough, will trim the beard for me, and he'll ask, like, you want to trim the beard? Like, yeah, like, we're going to trim it because I'm not the steadiest of hands. Like, I can line it up if you gave me a line, I could line that up, right? And if you gave me instruction, I could follow them mostly. But I don't have a steady hand when it comes to, like, scalpel incision here. Like, I can't do that sort of thing with scissors, let alone like a trimmer. So, I go to Tony, my guy, my friend, my stylist out at Hair by Jingles in Scarborough, Ontario, and he does a bang up job. They've been in business 38 years now, and they know what they're doing. They're some of the best. They're top notch. And I love, him, and I love the people he works with, and his family. They're all great people. So, again, I can line up the beard, but when it comes to trying to trim it myself, I get a little scared and a little timid with that whole thing because, I mean, yeah, it takes a little while to grow out the facial hair. I know that because I accidentally trimmed off my mustache at the end of December and then waited about a month and a half for it to fully grow back in, fine, whatever. I don't ever want to go through that again. But the fact that, like, it just, when it comes to trimming it up, it's a little difficult. But as long as I know where the lines are, I can follow them and I can figure out where I want to trim and what I want to trim and how much. But when it comes to the whole smiling thing, I'm going to try. I try. I'll give it my best shot. But it's just it's kind of all over the place. Like, I've taken photos, and again, they don't look right. I look goofy. So I think we're just going to go with serious Dolph Lundgren, Arnold Schwarzenegger, JCVD type face. And I mean like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal-ish type. Must be serious. This is me now type face when taking a photo. But who knows? I mean, maybe you'll have to get me to laugh to take an actual shot of me smiling with the beard. I don't know. And as I'm recording this, I'm actually, getting a chuckle and making myself laugh. So if I had like a selfie camera, I probably could take a photo and you'd get a picture of me smiling with the beard. Who knows? But that's just where it sits right now. And, I'll make the best of it. I'll make the most of it as I'm sitting here in my backyard just soaking in some sun when it actually is a really nice day today. But, there it is. Why I have trouble taking photos when it comes to smiling or pictures of me smiling with the beard. I mean, that's pretty much why I have trouble with smiling with the beard. It looks awkward, and I think the mustache might be a bit too long, but if I trim it too much, then obviously, knowing me, I'll take it right off again, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to go with like pronounced jowl photo for now, and then like if I get more comfortable with smiling and figure out how things are when it comes to taking photos or having photos taken of me, then obviously I'll switch it up. But for now, I think we're going to stick with we're going to go with pronounced jowl, serious martial arts film star type face when it comes to taking pictures or selfies or whatever. But there it is. Why I have trouble taking photos while wearing a beard, or what life is like when it comes to taking photos when wearing a beard. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of the Beats and Speaks podcast. I've been your host, Leigh Dickey. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Find us on your favorite podcast app and player of choice, as well as my official website, LEIGHTDICKEY.com. Of course, all those links will be in the description. Subscribe to us on YouTube under Leigh Dickey TV. Follow along on social media at Leigh T. Dickey. Send emails, comments, questions, and guest requests to LeighTDickey@gmail.com. And everything else will be available down in the description. Again, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Rate us 5 stars and leave reviews as well. Please and thank you. That would be greatly appreciated. But until next week, I have been Leigh Dickey. This has been another episode of the Beats and Speaks podcast. We will see you all and talk to you all next Friday for a brand new episode of the Beats and Speaks podcast. Again, I'm Leigh Dickey, and I am signing off. Peace.
LEIGHTDICKEY.com